Okay, my next question to you, can you just differentiate between var, let, and const in JavaScript?
Yes. So varlet and const both are keywords to define variables in JavaScript. So let and const were introduced in ES6, the 2015 update, JavaScript update. So var is there is like three kind of difference between var and let and const. So the scope is different. For example, var, this is function scope. That means it is visible throughout the function it is declared in, but it can also be declared and hoisted, which can lead to bugs. That means if I have an variable inside a function that we only need inside that function. That means that is that variable is local to that function. We do not need to use that outline outside of the function. So in this case, if we use var, that var will be hoisted to the top of the code, and I'll be able to access that outside of the function. So that brings us some complexity, but let and const actually fixes that. That means they are both block scoped. That means they are only confined inside the block they are defined in. That means if I define something inside the function, that variable will only work inside the function. If I try to call it outside the function, that won't work. And then there is difference in hoisting. So so bar let and const, all of those are actually hoisted to the top, but how we access them is different. So var, like regular functions hoisted to the top, that means whenever we write the define the variable, we can access it from anywhere inside our code. But with let and const, if we try to access something before initialization, it will give us a reference error. That means they are hoisted, but they are allocated to a different memory so that we cannot access them before initialization. So, and also there is some difference in reassigning. So we can always reassign vars, but and we can also reassign let, but for const we cannot reassign those. That means the value will be always the same. So that would be like three kind of difference between var, let, and const.
Okay, you said about reassigning. Can you
Mm-hmm.
describe about try to redeclaring? Is let and const and var support the redeclaring?
Yeah, var and let supports redeclaring. That means not redeclaring. That means with var you can redeclare it with the same variable name, but with let you cannot redeclare it, but you can reassign it. That means you can assign it a new value. But with const, you cannot reassign it or redeclare it. Or also, you have to give it a value. You cannot just assign it without value. We can just say let car. So that won't give us any error. We can now inject new values inside car, or reassign that new value to that car variable. But if we defined it with const, we cannot say just const car. We always have to give it a value, at least something. Even if we do not have any value, we can give undefined. So yeah.